Is Mike Baker. Mike, a third aircraft carrier and several guided missile destroyers have arrived in the Mideast. What's the significance of this buildup of power?
Well, I think it speaks to what they've been doing all along, right? We're just trying to layer on the pressure on this existing regime, which again is the same regime as before, just different faces. And you could argue that what's happened is the IRGC, the Revolutionary Guard Corps, has elevated their position within the decision making. By all accounts, it does appear as if the supreme leader, the new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, is sort of rubber stamping decisions that are being made now by the IRGC leadership, and also Masoud Pezeshkian and the others on the political side, the technocrats. They've also been sort of sidelined in this whole effort. So, and you see that in this back and forth, the public announcements from the Iranian regime and then their action on the ground. They don't match up. And that speaks to sort of this transition in the way that the regime is led. But the additional aircraft carrier and the strike group, it provides more options. It also will assist, obviously, with this ongoing blockade. The question is, how long do you keep this blockade up for, right? I mean, it's a very expensive operation in a sense, not to put dollars and cents on something that's important, but you have to. And there's also then the domestic internal political pressure here in the U.S., you know, and you see that in the White House's eagerness to extend the deadline on the ceasefire and to try to get a negotiated settlement. You know, they're looking to get out of this at some point.
Okay. A report from the Wall Street Journal says it's going to take years to replace the weapons we've used in Iran. That, in turn, will make it harder to defend Taiwan if China decided to invade. What do you say, Mike? Does China sense an opportunity here?
Well, I think they're watching it very closely. I don't think it's going to adjust necessarily their timeline. And look, the U.S. munitions cupboard isn't bare. It's just been depleted in a significant way. And so what they're looking at is they're saying, okay, we have to improve our manufacturing and delivery, our supply chain capabilities. Because right now, they're talking, when you're talking about Tomahawks or you're talking about interceptors or, you know, the THAAD or the Patriot systems, in terms of replacing those materials, that hardware, you're talking, you know, somewhere between 42 and 64 months. So this is not something that you replenish overnight. It's important. Look, the military knows this. They understand this, and they have their inventory numbers, and they know what their floor is and how they have to replenish. But, you know, it is an issue, and it does speak to how fast we went through some of these munitions during the course of this conflict. And what we have to worry about is, what if there is another conflict?
There is some feeling that using multi-million-dollar missiles to bring down $30,000 drones. Is that a valid question?
Well, look, I'm not an economist, Stu. You know that. You've seen me try to add numbers together. But I think that is a problem, and they are trying to address that. And part of it is, you know, they've proposed a $1.5 trillion budget. That's a lot of fat stacks right there. And in that budget are these new armaments, these new ways of dealing with drones in a more economical way.
Can we do it? Can we get some kind of cheaper defense against drones? You happy that we can do that?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it. Look, the engineers, the scientists, the people that work within the Pentagon and also in the private sector, they've understood this problem for a while, but it really has come to the forefront because of what we've seen play out in Ukraine and now in Iran in terms of the use of drones and how drones have changed the battlefield forever, really, at this point. So yes, we're having to shift, and we're capable of doing that, but we're not there yet.
Yeah. Tanks aren't much use in a drone war, are they? Okay. Mike Baker, thanks very much indeed. And your podcast, by the way, The President's Daily Brief, that's what it's called. It's now streaming on Fox One. Mike, thanks a lot.